Hello guys and welcome to Steve Knows. It's the midweek update and I've got a good feeling about this week. I've got the spark of VR under my arse. So I'm going to talk about a potentially game-changing collaboration for Standalone VR, also some game updates, some sad rumors, and so much more. So I think that is enough. Let's get started. This video does have a sponsor, but I thought this one was so much fun and it would appeal to many of you, so I did agree. This is a manga series in mixed reality called Fist of the North Star, which is a huge manga series and animation series. So in this, you can read and interact with the story inside your Quest headset. In VR, you'll experience the world of the series and its background music for the fans as well. And what's also cool is the artwork is created using the original drawings. So you get the highest clarity ever achieved in a VR manga. It's so detailed, you can blow up the image and see the brush strokes of the pencil, so you can really appreciate the work of Tetsuhara. And as I just said, you can even make the book really big so you can take in every single detail, and it stops you seeing the spoilers of what's coming next. There are also some extra modes in this as well, so you're not just reading a book, you can pose some characters, change the environment, and add a speech bubble, and take a photo. And there's even some mini games where you can blow off some steam and embody the character as well. So I'll link it down below in the description for you. Fist of the North Star. Okay, so let's start this off first with Beat Saber. I am still waiting for that dang new block type that they teased us far too long ago, which may actually align with this new announcement of a new Beat Saber OST. We have OST V incoming soon, after Beat Saber put out a tweet saying new music coming soon. No date announced yet, but I do know the date, but they won't let me tell you. Steve, blink twice if it's real soon. In the post, there is some music playing in the background for the tease, and it sounds like classic Beat Saber. It's right up my street with big sounds, with lots of layers and texture, and it sounds like it has some rock influence, and that excites me. It's been nearly a year since we got a free OST update for this game, so it is welcome. We don't always want constant mainstream song packs from artists that don't have the same feel as a lot of these OST tracks. That's just me, that's me personally. So next, maybe not the most exciting piece of news in the short term, but something very interesting, and it will let your mind wander, and you'll start pulling these faces like, ooh, ah. This is the announcement of a collaboration between ByteDance, the owners of TikTok, and they're also the recent owner of the Pico Neo headset, which happened over lockdown, I believe. They have just announced a partnership with Qualcomm for XR devices. Qualcomm are the folk that provide chips for some of the best devices on the market, including the XR2 chip inside the Quest 2. It seems ByteDance, as a bonus for their partnership, they're going to make use of the Snapdragon Spaces platform, which is said to power XR devices by providing positional tracking, hand tracking, spatial anchors, occlusion, image recognition, and there's even more features as well, meaning Pico can focus on the hardware. The Pico Neo is not in the Western space, but TikTok is everywhere, so if they wanted to make a device and push it into the Western market, they can just throw it on TikTok like no tomorrow and just be everywhere rather quickly. So although this is exciting, these sorts of reports always leave me cautious because we likely won't see anything for a long time. We don't know if it's going to be something that many of us will even have access to, or if they make something we even want. Oculus have a huge platform full of games, and it's growing and growing and growing, and that's one of my main worries for competitors starting from ground zero with games on their platform. So as I said, this story does allow the mind to wander, and please comment down below your thoughts on this. So this one, if you've been on my channel before, you may have seen my A-class Labyrinth jokes, and the fact that I said Walkabout Mini Golf had 18 course holes instead of whole courses. The two have married up, and Walkabout Mini Golf, one of the most fantastic multiplayer experiences in VR, brings us 36 more holes based on the Labyrinth universe. Granted, if you're a little young, this won't mean much to you, but for many of us, this is super exciting, and we'll even have a ball hunt and a Labyrinth-themed putter. And if you don't know what Labyrinth is, go find out, ask your parents, you won't regret it. And quoting the studio, they said, "We create what is basically an entire virtual theme park with a mini golf course attached." Onogoro gets a release date. Onogoro! 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 The Tale of Onogoro is a Japanese adventure game, and I've spoken about this game before, and it looks absolutely stunning. stunning. The environment is exciting to me. It's an artistic version of a supernatural ancient Japan, I think around the 1920s. In this, you're going to be tasked with completing puzzles and engaging in battle against the kami creatures. The game is coming on March the 17th with a $30 price tag, so it is on the higher end of the VR price range, but I will personally play it and let you know. I will do that for you, not because I want to, but because you need me to, and I am willing. No, I really want to play it. I'm really excited. So now on to some news where we can get excited for the hype train. Whoop, whoop. Although this is something that will likely come in 2023, and it's the next generation of Quest headsets. The Zuck joined a podcast with Lex Friedman. Some of you may have already seen this. He's got millions of followers, which killed me. Not literally killed me, but when he gave Zuck a piece of paper with pictures on it and asked him to confirm that he was a human by getting him to circle all these pictures, I think it was bikes, like you get when you have the computer security questions. It just floored me, and Mark loved it too. Look at that smile. Better than selling personal data, that one. But in this podcast, they spoke about the metaverse and VR, and Zuck said some things. That eye tracking and face tracking are a big focus for the next Quest headset, and we knew this because he said this before, but it's nice having some confirmation, especially so close to a new headset and hopefully another next-gen headset. And based off what Zuck was saying about the metaverse, this is something paramount to the vision that he has, which works for the business model and the consumer one. He said there's a whole part of your brain that just focuses on reading facial cues. So when you're designing the next version of Quest or the next VR headset, a big focus for us is face tracking and basically eye tracking, so you can make eye contact, which isn't really something that you can do on a normal video conference. And he also said something else which actually kind of saddens me, that we shouldn't expect a lighter headset. He basically said that they're going to prioritize these additional features over the form factor, which I have to agree. Get what you can in the headset and then start distilling it down. Otherwise, you're going to streamline the shrinkage and then realize, oh, where's this camera that I need now going to go? I know where you can stick it, Zuck. And speaking of 2023, I need a minute. The PSVR 2 headset was revealed recently and it looks super buttery. I really love the style of it. But YouTuber PSVR Without Parole, shout out to him, he's a classic legend in this space, who often gets nice little tidbits about Sony's hardware, is now saying that the PlayStation VR 2 may launch in Q1 of 2023 and not the holiday season. This is due to the PlayStation 5 being in such demand, and their efforts are going to be honed in getting consoles into homes to maximize the potential install base for the new headset. Because right now, I think they said there's 17.3 million home consoles, PlayStation 5s out there, which is not enough. Because if you do the math around how many PlayStation VR 1 consoles were sold when there were around 40 million PS4s, they sold 4 million, which is a ratio of 1 to 10, and currently with PlayStation 5 it's a ratio of 1 to 4. Which saddens me, but I'm sure we're going to get a reveal of the headset before that date, see it in action, see some gameplay, and also get a release date and a price tag on it as well. I'm just sick of them drip feeding us. Drip, drip. I'm not a hamster. Thank you so much for joining me to the end of the video and getting updated in the VR space. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and hopefully I will see you next time. Have a great week, guys. Happy gaming. Good day.